Anytime it rains, and it's from heaven.
Shooby-dooby,
Don't you know each cloud contains Spanish from heaven?
shooby-dooby.
You'll find your fortune falling all over town. Be sure that your umbrella is upside down. And
Welcome to Godot and Janko Wednesdays at Lunch, Burger Edition. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba.
What was that?
I don't know. I was thinking we should do movie theme.
Oh. We could. We didn't talk about it before,
No.
so I didn't know that I was supposed to jump in with anything. It's something we need to discuss.
So
I like it.
how could we say Burger Edition more movie theme wise? Oh, like a movie trailer. Welcome to Godot and Janko Wednesdays at Lunch,
Burger Edition.
This week, Matthew and I didn't actually go and get a burger.
This whole thing's falling apart.
It's a little change of format, let's say. Instead of going to eat a burger, this week Matthew and I went to go see a burger-related movie. So we did Good Burger in 2016. This year, 2017, we went and saw The Founder. The Founder is a biopic about Ray Kroc, the founder of McDonald's.
And Crocs.
And Crocs.
I could assume.
Yeah, I think that's a safe bet.
Yeah.
Starring Michael Keaton, Nick Offerman, Laura Dern was in there, and tying it all together, Linda Cardellini. I exclaimed when I saw her in the movie, yelled out her name, because Linda Cardellini was also in Good Burger,
Yeah.
though those many years ago.
So what those two movies have in common?
Burgers.
Linda Cardellini
And Linda
burgers.
Cardellini. Yeah, that's about it.
Just in different orders for each of us.
So, let's say another burger movie doesn't come out next year. 2018. It's a burger-free year in the theaters. Can we just watch a Linda Cardellini movie?
I feel like they come out about as frequently as burger-related movies.
Linda Cardellini movies?
Yeah.
She does a lot of TV work.
Yeah. So let's just stick to strictly burger and Linda Cardellini movies.
Okay. All right. I think that's
that's doable.
Yeah.
And it doesn't
Oh, boy.
oversaturate.
I really need to call our agent and make sure more of these happen. So, Matthew, what were your first thoughts of this movie before you saw it? I guess you saw a trailer some months ago, got excited.
Yeah, I did.
Because who doesn't love Michael Keaton?
I saw Multiplicity. I'm down for Keaton.
I love Mr. Mom. Big fan of that movie.
He was that guy? He was the mom?
He's Mr. Mom.
So he
I
was
wish
also...
Michael Keaton was my Mr. Mom.
What other movies? That's your mom's pretty great.
Oh, yeah.
But a Mr. Mom would be nice too.
As far as Mr. Moms go.
Yeah. You'd like a mother who had some...
Who's also Batman. That's really what I want.
Oh, okay. I thought you just wanted somebody with like a genetic deformity.
No.
Something that really let a man give birth. That's that might be
He
hereditary.
didn't give birth. He didn't give birth.
Oh.
It was that movie is very strange. It's basically he loses his job and his wife is the breadwinner and he's the homemaker. That's the movie.
Well, what movie did a man get pregnant?
Junior?
Did Arnold Schwarzenegger get pregnant?
Yeah.
And he had Danny DeVito?
Danny DeVito was the dad?
Oh, Danny DeVito wasn't
the
the baby.
doctor.
I thought it was the baby.
No, that'd be so weird. So weird.
I don't think I ever saw that one. All right,
Junior, really?
So you just want your father to be unemployed.
No, I want Michael Keaton to also be my dad. I'd like an extra dad.
It's insulting
And
to
it
your
would
mother
be
and
Michael
father.
Keaton. It wouldn't it be great if Michael Keaton was just another member of your family?
Yeah, it would be. But we're all a big family in the
The grand scheme of
world.
things. Yeah, but I never get to hang out with Michael Keaton.
He's
That's
got
the
a lot
difference.
of family.
What I'm saying is when I go home to family dinner, wouldn't it be great if Michael Keaton was there?
Yeah, it would be. I don't know how he's like in real life, but if he's anything like
Just making
the
dinner.
founder,
Well, yeah, maybe I wouldn't as much. I don't know. He was still engaging.
he'll steal your
right,
million dollar ideas.
So Matthew,
What did
what
I
were your
think?
first impressions when you saw this trailer or what have you?
Not impressed.
No?
No, I knew we were going to cover it because
Yeah.
it's about burgers and it's coming out while we're doing Burger Edition podcast.
Yeah.
So I knew it was going to happen, but it just didn't seem like something that's going to grab my attention. Do I want to see a biopic on the person who didn't even start up McDonald's, just the guy who franchised McDonald's? That sounds like and it's coming out in January?
Yeah.
Sounds like a boring movie.
See, now, this movie, we just read, box office flop so far. It's made less than $3.5 million on its opening weekend. That's a really bad opening weekend. But the movie cost $7 million to make, so it's going to make its money back. I'm not too worried about it. Maybe it'll become really profitable once it hits Netflix or something like that.
Maybe. It wasn't as much of an advertisement for McDonald's as I thought it would be.
No, that's true. I feel the same way. I thought it was going to be more... I thought I'd want to eat a McDonald's burger afterwards much more than I did.
Yeah.
Really, what it made me want to do is travel back in time and have one of those original McDonald's burgers, because those didn't look too bad.
They look pretty good.
Except the onions.
But what about
Did
them?
you notice at the beginning when they were preparing the burgers, they put 2 pickles on them, and then the onions was just like, it was almost nothing. It was just like a powdered bit of onion. It was nothing.
It's like onion salt?
It looked like it, yeah.
Huh.
It was
Well,
weird.
I didn't notice, but there definitely must have been changes since those burgers were made
Yeah.
back in the 50s.
Back in the 50s. So should we jump into the plot a little bit? Because we're already getting into the movie.
Yeah, this is all out of whack, you know? I'm used to talking about burgers.
Yeah.
Now I'm talking about a movie where some guy steals burger franchise plans or something. I don't know exactly what happened.
All right,
What happened in this movie?
We'll let you were taking notes in the movie theater, I noticed, and I was like, oh, good for you, Matthew. I didn't think about doing that. What do you got in your notes? Let's run through the plot a little bit here.
All right. Well, like you said,
I don't want to summarize.
I know.
And
just wanna find
spoiler alert. If you haven't seen the movie
Oh yeah.
and you don't want it ruined for you, I mean, it's based on true events, so I don't know how much ruining is really going to do.
It's also information that you're probably not going to care about.
That's true. So just spoiler warning. Done.
Complete. Okay. So it's about a salesman.
Yes.
Can't seem to sell what he needs to sell. He looks like a great salesman.
Yeah.
At the beginning. It opens up with him doing
Talking
his pitch.
yeah,
to us.
he's giving us his pitch.
And that's what I thought this movie was going to be
It's an
about.
impassioned
Yeah.
pitch.
Yeah, that was going to be about great salesman. He can just sell anything to anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out he really is like he had a one trick pony for that. What was he selling? A mixer?
A 5 milkshake mixer.
Yeah.
Can make 5 milkshakes all at once.
Yeah. So he's just going around the Americas. Where was he going around?
The Americas. Yeah, he was kind of traveling the Midwest.
Yeah, pretty much just Midwest. Trying to sell these and not doing a great job. And then he comes across...
That pork stand.
Yes. I don't know why I love that pork stand so much, because it was called...
I went to some drive-in restaurant.
Yeah, Piggy Park.
Piggy Park.
I want to go to a Piggy Park.
And he got some fried chicken even though he asked for ribs.
Yeah, okay, this is how we're going to do it, I guess. We'll explain the plot, but we're going to get sidetracked.
Oh, yeah.
The whole concept of a drive-in,
Yeah.
like restaurant or whatever, I always loved that idea.
Me too.
But now seeing it in practice just seems like you're going to get your car all scratched up with this metal tray they attach. I didn't know it took so long.
Yeah.
And I didn't know you're just ordering like Salisbury steaks and roast beefs and stuff. I thought it was all fast food. But apparently McDonald's invented fast food.
Apparently. I mean, we saw this movie and it seemed like fast food didn't exist before the events of this movie.
Yeah.
And we were like, that can't be. How is that possible? And we did a little more research. Seems like it, pretty much.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's just jump back into the plot before we get into fast food a little bit.
All right. Are we running through what happens in the movie? And
Well,
then
and then we'll stop off. I feel like the first stop off is like when he orders.
Oh yeah. Well, he
A
goes to
McDonald's
deliver because some crazy person orders 8 of these milkshake machines.
Okay, so yeah, this he's apparently a unsuccessful milkshake maker salesperson. Calls back to the home office. They're like, oh, we got an order for 6 over here, and he's like, that can't be. Let me call them.
Well, I like how he
And,
was like, you mistook the order.
Yeah.
I'll do the work.
And that's so strange. That's like, we got an order for 6. No way. That can't be. Our product isn't good. Like, it was so weird.
Yeah.
He calls them back, and he calls McDonald's. They're too busy, can't really talk. They say, yes, it is a mistake. We should probably get 8. Michael Keaton is gobsmacked. He can't believe that any place needs to make 30 milkshakes at once. It's crazy.
Yeah.
How could they? 8 now? You need to make 40 milkshakes at once? How could that be? Why? He heads out, he pulls a map out and straddles his car.
Oh, that part is so strange.
How he sort of like mounted the hood of his car?
Yeah, I thought there was going to be more to it, and he does it more than once in the film.
Yeah, it's a thing apparently that this Ray Kroc fellow would do. Mount the hood of a car.
Yeah.
And straddle it in a weird way.
It's going to be Ray Kroc, The Untold Story. It's gonna be...
He pulls out a map, looks at Route 66, falls all the way down to San Bernardino, and heads over to the first McDonald's restaurant. And he can't believe his eyes. He seems enchanted by it right off the bat. Gets in line, looks at the line, checks his watch, and a nice lady behind him says, "Don't worry, the line goes quick." And he still doesn't seem to believe it. Yeah. Moments later, he's at the front of the line, orders his meal, pays, immediately gets his meal, and does not understand.
Yeah, he was like a time traveler. Like, that's how I saw it. It was just, he just was bewildered. He didn't understand. He's like, no, this can't be mine. I just ordered.
Exactly. It's like, well, you ordered, and now your food's here.
Yeah.
And he like looks around as if like he's getting away with murder or something. Like, well, I guess I'll just walk away.
Well, he's like, where do I eat it?
Well, first was like, where's the cutlery? It's like, you just eat it out of the wrapper. Where do I eat it? Your car? A bench? Wherever.
Yeah.
This is all new to Michael Keaton.
This is like 70 years ago. Doesn't it seem crazy that people are that bewildered? I can't imagine something so new happening in this day and age where people will just be like, wow, what do we do with it? It just can't, like, he was just so amazed by everything that McDonald's had to offer. And it just feels like the world was ripe for the taking back then.
I guess so, huh? Like, I mean, just the idea of, like, getting your food in a paper bag and not having cutlery is just amazing to him.
Yeah.
It seems so foreign to me.
Yeah. It was like getting your food fast.
Yeah.
It just seems like something people have wanted since the dawn of time.
Mm-hmm.
How did that only happen in the 50s? That someone decided, like, let's make food fast.
Now, I mean, it makes sense because you order a burger, you want them to cook your burger.
Yeah.
But that takes time. See, now this is my question. They are clearly not making burgers to order.
Yeah.
They're just making burgers.
Yeah.
They're constantly making burgers until they don't have a line, I guess?
Yeah, especially at a grand opening.
Yeah,
That's
well,
how
it
you
wasn't
know.
it wasn't the grand opening that day.
Oh, it wasn't, no.
It was just some time later.
Yeah.
And so, are they just constantly making burgers? And then what if there's no lineup anymore? Because it's like, 3 o'clock. It's not dinner, it's not lunch. Things slow down, let's say. Are they just still pumping out burgers?
They cost 15 cents. Just make them constantly and throw them out.
I guess, well, that can't be good business.
No. Probably not.
Yeah.
But
So the food can't always be that fast.
No, but they said 30 seconds. He got his in less than 30 seconds.
Yeah, but that's true. He got his instantaneously. But even then, you're not going to... If there isn't a burger already on the grill, it's going to take more than 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Still got to grill the burger.
It's a rough estimate. You might have to wait a few minutes. How I've waited 10 minutes for a burger at McDonald's in this day and age.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Why?
Actually, I think I've waited the longest was about 18 minutes.
Really? Why?
And I got a milkshake after 10 minutes, and then the burger 8 minutes after that. And I don't know, because the McDonald's brothers were not doing their job.
That's it. So
no quality control.
So Ray Kroc, instead of showing up and being like, "Hey, I work for that company. Here's one of those milkshake machines. or maybe he's got a couple in his trunk, because he kept lugging out that same one and putting it back in his trunk.
Yeah. I feel like
Presumably he has more, right?